Hello everybody and welcome to this new video on Inkscape, and in this video we are going to see how to work with gradients. You can subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like the content. First link on the description, the complete course Inkscape is available. If you want to learn Inkscape starting from scratch with a course structure, it will be on the first link on the description. You will see the models session of the course, what you will be able to learn. It is a reference course to perfectly master Inkscape if you want to work with vector format. In the second link on the description, this is a website in link with this YouTube channel. You can learn software on these channels, have basics of this software, and second link on the description, it is like online school. You can pick a course and you can learn any graphic software. So we are going to start here and we are going to create a rectangle around this area to see the first type of gradient. First, to create a gradient, you have two options. You can go in the fill and stroke panels, and when you select fill here, you can switch directly for a linear gradient. So for example, I can switch for linear gradient, but I will show you that we can work also with a radial gradient. If I define the linear gradient, you need to complete with the tools. So concretely, you can go on the left, and when you go on the left, you can find the gradient tools. So it means this one. You have 2 points here. So you can drag and move the first point, and you can drag and move the second point here. On the top, you can work with what type of gradient you want. So it means you can apply this also on the fill or in the stroke. So you can go left click to start again your gradient. If you click here, radial, you will start a radial gradient, just like this. So here you can start the type of gradient that you want. So I will go left click and I will create a gradient just here. So after to do this type of work, to select two color, you select the first point, and on the first point here, the first point is selected. You can on the color wheel define the first colors. You can also select a second point. If you click on this area, as you can see, it's going to work as well. So you can select also a colors here. If when you select a second color, you work with a color wheel, sometimes by default the transparency is at 0. So if the transparency is at 0, you need to move the transparency here. And for example, I have gradient red to blue. After, how you can edit more your gradient. First, you have the possibility to invert the gradient here. You can also create some rotation for your gradient, just like this, or you can turn like that as well. The first point you can dragging and moving here, and the second point you can dragging and moving here, and thanks to that you can also move the point and the point here if you want to adjust your gradient in this way to create less transition. And here I can increase for more transition, just like this. You can also dragging and moving this point or dragging and moving this point again, and you can also adjust your gradient in this way. If, for example, you reduce your gradient like this, you can use also the option repeat, direct, and you can repeat like this, and you can use reflected repetition also. So this is the type of things that we can use just here. So we have created a gradient, as you can see, with two colors. You can do the same type of thing on the stroke, so it means you can use stroke pane. You can activate the stroke, you can define another value, I can put some two colors, and if I use the gradient tools one more times, I can, for example, activate to the stroke, and if I do something like this, as you can see, the gradient will work to the stroke, just like this. So here, for example, we work with a gradient on the stroke. And if I go one more time on the stroke pane, we can also use a gradient only for the stroke, just like this. We have a first color, and I can apply a second color and put the transparency at 100. So for example. So this is the type of thing that we can do if you need to create a gradient. At any moment, you can come back to just a basic color for the stroke paint, and for the fill option, you can also activate some basic thing. If I come back to the stroke style, here to stroke pane, I will deactivate here. When you have a gradient, you can add more points. To add more points, if I just come back to my gradient, you can just double click here, you can add a new point and you can select another color. Or you can also go on this area, double click, and you can add a new point and you can create gradient with multiple color and dragging and moving the point. To remove the point, you just click on the point, press delete on the keyboard, or you have handles here, you can also select the handles here and you can delete from these panels. Now if I create a radial gradient, I'm going to remove the rectangles, and to create a radial gradient, I will select the circle. I will create a circle with control. You can put the radial gradient on any shape, but I want to show you with this one, and I will select the gradient tools. I will go left click here, but the problem is here I apply directly on the stroke. So this is not what I want to do. So I will switch for gradient in the fill and create radial. And I will go left click and I will start my radial gradient just like this. You have 3 points for this. So I will define my first point, like for example this one. I will click here and I will define more orange color. And on red color, I will select this one and I will define more yellow color, orange yellow color. But the problem is the transparency is at 0 here. So I need to increase the transparency to maybe 100 if I want to have the maximum of transparency. After that, you have this point. You can extend the gradient here. This point, you can extend the gradient here as well. And with this point, you can dragging and moving at your convenience. And you can change the position of your gradient here. So thanks to that, I can create this type of effect. You can also start the gradient again if you need. Something that I can do, I can select this point. I will make something a little bit more red, just like this. And this is how we can create this gradient. You can also invert, just like this, one more times. You can also turn your gradient using this handle, but this one is not for the radial. You can even repeat the gradient if you need. And as you can see, it's convenient if I zoom little out, just like this. So we are going to stop here for this video. If you like, subscribe to this YouTube channels. First link on the description, the complete course Inkscape is available. If you want to learn Inkscape starting from scratch with a course structure, it will be on the first link on the description. You will see the models, session of the course, what you will be able to learn in this training course. In the second link on the description, this is a website in link with this YouTube channel. You can discover software in these YouTube channels, have basics of this software, and second link on the description, it is like an online school. You can pick a course and learn any graphic software. So for our next video on this channel, I'm going to tell you, see you. Ciao, ciao.